welcome to my office. First of all, this is it's a little Iron-Centric, a little triathlon-centric. Starting out, the bike, 1981 Ironman. A gal named Linda Sweeney won the Ironman. And about 10 years ago, she called me up and said she was going to throw the bike away. She was moving. And her husband was like, don't throw the bike away. Babbitt will want it for my collection of stuff that means absolutely nothing. But it means a lot to me. She did the Ironman on this bike, and she had a basket on the front. She came out of the water, put her towel in there. So she rode 112 miles with her towel in the front. She had a cassette player playing White Punks on Dope for 112 miles. So she got her rear view mirror. She wore regular tennis shoes, and she went off and won the Ironman and never did I don't think she ever did a triathlon again. Bone Fones, great invention. You don't have to worry about music in your ear. We call this pre-shuffle. You can just wear this thing around your neck. I wore this a few different years during the bike ride and the run in Kona. You get weird tan lines, but definitely a product that did not stand the test of time. We have the seat shifter. The seat shifter is another product that was sort of a cool idea. The idea was it had this little shift deal here, so you can move your saddle up and back. So you can move it in a better position for climbing, better position for aerodynamics, but it weighed a little bit too much. So people used this for a little while, but it sort of fell apart, didn't last very long. This is the radio that I had on the front of my bike, because how do you do this stuff, being out there all day long without having something to listen to? So this was bungee corded on the front of my bike, and there I am. Good look, huh? Got the Che Guevara beard. Had number 3 on because I set my $25 in third. Got my long sleeve shirt, which was really cool, in Oahu. The Radio Shack radio, which you see here, bungee corded. We got the beige shorts with a leather belt. I'm the only guy in Ironman history to do the Ironman with a leather belt. And of course that beard was very aerodynamic in the swim, as you can imagine. Then these, my favorite, I like these. Oakley came out with these over the tops for 1980. I thought they designed them for people without ears, but and I think they would give you pretty weird tan lines, but these were for the Olympics in 2000, and I don't think I've seen more than 3 people wear these in my entire life. This is the 1979 Ironman. This is the entire field in the 1979 Ironman, the second year of the event. Ian Emberson, the first woman to do the race, Lynn Lemaire, who ended up 5th overall. Gordon Haller won the race in 1978. He was a defending champion, had the beard. People thought I looked like him. Frank Day, who's still involved with our sport. John Dunbar. John Dunbar was leading the race in 1978. His crew ran out of water, and so they gave him beer, and that's when Gordon Haller passed him as he was bouncing off of cars. At this end is Tom Warren. And Tom Warren ended up winning the race that day. Nobody knew who he was. He was a tavern owner from San Diego, California. He owned a tavern called Tugs, and that's how we got involved. This guy back here, nicknamed Cowman. He used to wear cow horns during the race and was disqualified for almost impaling someone during the swim one year. But as you can tell, in 1979, look at the trees are all blowing. This is Hawaii. People are all bundled up. They couldn't get any safety boats out there to help people out. So it was awful weather. And this is the race that Sports Illustrated covered and changed the sport. That 8-page article in Sports Illustrated changed everything, and the event went from 15 idiots to 108 idiots from 1979 to 1980.